It's your girl, Faith, and welcome back to Faith Facts. Faith Facts! Thank you guys so much for watching during my kind of 2-week break. It was really needed as spring break is coming up and I was able to finish all my work for school and have a ton of time to film more stuff for the channel and for you guys. So thank you so much. Actually, if you were watching the past 2 weeks, I had a contest. It was my first contest that I did on this channel, and the first person to comment on my video got to choose the next topic for this video right now. I am hosting a contest. The first person to like this video and comment down below gets to choose the topic for my next video for Saturday, April 3rd, 2021. Well, it's been a week and the people have spoken. The person to win the contest is Samuel Adams. So congratulations to you. And don't worry if you didn't win. There are more contests coming up very, very soon. And the topic that the winner chose was to review this documentary on Netflix that people are really talking about, and that me and my mom and I believe any woman anywhere would really enjoy. Becoming by Michelle Obama. I don't have the book. I only have the e-version of the book, so I printed this out. Yeah, it's in beautiful black and white because I didn't have color in my printer. Well, anyway, today we are going to talk about Becoming by Michelle Obama, the documentary on Netflix. I haven't yet read the book, but me and my mom are planning on reading the book this spring break, so I wanted to watch the documentary to just get a feel of what is going on in the book. This was such an experience. I watched it with my mom this week, and it was a beautiful kind of documentation of going on tour and meeting up with all these people in the community by the former First Lady Michelle Obama. And it was about her life and her family and how that shapes who she is becoming and who she sees herself. It kind of starts off with her first stop, which was in Chicago at this huge stadium. I don't even remember which stadium they said it was, but it was huge, packed to the brim with people, men, women, old and young, just coming to see what she and the moderator had to say. And it kind of felt like, wow, this woman that looks like me is selling out arenas talking about books. Like, it was kind of a out-of-body experience for me. And my mom also really enjoyed it because, like, she never really thought that, you know, there would be an African-American president and first lady in her lifetime. And, well, yeah, they were a president and first lady. So then after the first stop in Chicago, they go around to different high schools, which was my favorite part, and talk to mostly women, but some men of senior year in high school, and they asked the former First Lady what she thought of high school and the experience. Like, one of the questions that stood out to me was this one girl who I believe was also from Chicago. I think she went to East Side High School, named Elizabeth, and she asked, you know, why me? Why was I chosen to come to this meeting? And Miss Obama just finished saying that she chose, and her and the administrators chose all those people there because they exemplify what strong, independent women it kind of embodies hard work and ethics and just becoming the best version of themselves. So Elizabeth asked, you know, why me? I am only in one club in my school and I just go to school and do my work and then go home. But then as Miss Obama kind of asked her to kind of elaborate, like, what does she do outside of school? She mentioned how she works. And she works at, I believe she said a fast food restaurant, but I'm not exactly sure. where she works to provide food for her 3 brothers because her father can't work as much. And she kind of, they're her world, and she wants to be a good example to her younger brothers. And that's exactly what becoming kind of is. It's being a good example not only for other people, but like for yourself. And I kind of felt that on a personal level because I feel like sometimes, especially when I get like stressed out and frizzled out about work, I kind of lose sight of what I am, who I am supposed to be, and what I am becoming. Like, sometimes I think that I'm working for, my family, my parents, my siblings, my cousins that I'm really close with. And then sometimes I think, oh, what is this work even for? It's not going to matter in 10 years anyway. But it's going to matter to me because it's going to kind of see how I value my self-work. Like, if I do this essay at the last 5 minutes before class is dismissed, then will it be the best that I can do? Because I want to do the best so that I know that I've done my best at my work. And I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent, but that's what I got from the encounters with all the people in the high schools. That was my favorite part. And it's kind of spaced throughout the documentary when they go to different cities. Also placed throughout the documentary was Michelle Obama's experience as a child. Like, she grew up in the south side of Chicago with her brother and her parents and her grandparents, and she talked about how they didn't have as many opportunities as she did. Like, her grandfather, he was a very, very smart man, but he couldn't go to college because of, racial discrimination. One of my other favorite parts that came up during this documentary was when First Lady Obama and her mother went to their childhood home, or her childhood home, where she talked about the different rooms and what they had in them, especially the living room, like the chair that her father used to sit in. And she said how the radiator in their living room was kind of dressed up as a chimney during Christmas. And I thought, it's like those little family moments that you kind of don't really realize are very big, I guess, until you're older. I guess one example for me would be Sunday dinners. Like, my parents are really adamant on eating dinner together on Sundays. And sometimes I think, like, what's the point? We don't eat dinner together sometimes. Who cares? But I think it kind of brings us together as a family because we'll, like, talk about the most random things at Sunday dinners. And I think that'll stick with me when I grow up. I haven't read the book yet, but I feel like it sums up the whole theme of the book, one of the themes of the book. And this book is about becoming kind of the best version of yourself. One of the parts that also stood out to me was, I forgot the name of it. Former First Lady Obama was talking about when she met former President Barack Obama. I think that was so cute because, like, I don't know, it just felt, they had such a cute love story, and I just liked hearing it for the first time. And I also liked seeing, like, some of the old campaign footage and speeches from Michelle Obama and Barack Obama from their campaign. I was really, like, 3 years old when they first started that, and I don't really remember much of it. I do remember watching the first inauguration in school. Like, they called everyone to, like, the cafeteria to watch it, but I don't remember, like, I didn't think of the impact of it because, like, it was 3, maybe 4. But now I kind of realize, wow, that was a huge event, and it's still a huge event that will still be in history for, like, ever. Anyway, I'm kind of going off on a tangent. If I had to rate this movie, Becoming, let's put it up there, I would definitely rate it a 10 out of 10. Like, well, maybe a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. And the reason why I'm deducting those points is because I feel like it should have been longer. Like, I wanted to see like the whole book interview. I want more, you know? So that's probably why it's a good thing that I'm going to be reading the book soon. Right here, this is the picture that I have, so that I can get a little bit of a more in-depth look on what becoming actually means. Now, at the end of this documentary, they had a bunch of people go up to a microphone and say who they are becoming. And I want me and you, you know, I want us to say what we are becoming, who we are becoming, who we want to be. So I'll go first. My name is Faith, and I'm becoming a strong and independent woman who has a fiery attitude and a passion for caring. So, now that I did that, I want you guys to comment below what you guys are becoming. Are you becoming an amazingly talented astronaut, astrophysicist? Who are you becoming? Please tell me in the comments below. So that's about it for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe while you're at it down in the comments saying what you're becoming. And if you read the book, tell me in the comments if you want to see me do a book review after reading this. And maybe, just maybe, I can convince my mom to also share her views on the book. Well, thank you guys for watching so much. Don't forget to turn on post notifications either. Subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.